Iacon files. The past still whispers, the future unfolds. A timeline of questions waiting to be revealed. Powered by the force, the ultimate mission to bring balance to the universe. My midi-chlorian readings are words of fictional stories. The force chose me to bring light into the galaxy. My journey takes me to uncharted territories. The Iacon files is here to shed light. Master Obi-Wan's a Jedi tormenting the night. The force awakens mystical Jedi arts. Many Ewoks felt to give me this unbelievable chance. The dark side of the force.
Bada boom, bada bing. What is going on, everybody? It's your boy Mike from the Iacon Files. Bada boom, bada bing. If you haven't already, man, like and subscribe to the channel. We have to constantly tell people that because I think there's a lot of people that just forget to hit the like button and subscribe and hit the bell so that everybody knows when the Iacon Files goes live.
The name's the Iacon Files, mon ami. Remember it.
Bada boom, bada bing, man. The Iacon Files. Like and subscribe, man. Like and subscribe because we need all the help we can get, all the support. You know, we got we got people helping us, even from unlikely places, man.
Subscribe to the Iacon Files or face the wrath of Cobra.
Boom, bada bing. Already got people in here. There it is. Joe, what is up? Joe Prime, what is up, man? Jonathan Rowe. You know what I'm saying? So I always like, in the recent days, you know, I always give shout outs and give greetings to my boys here in the Kingdom. So let's see. Let's start with Jonathan Rowe. Let's see who I can give to you.
Yo, Joe! You're just in time. Let's join the fun.
That's for Jonathan Rowe. And let's see what I got for Joe Prime.
Cobra! You're just in time to see some Joes fall.
The Baroness. I like that SR-71 Blackbird in the background, you know, because I remember having that. I remember having that as a toy. That was a really cool toy, actually, the SR-71 Blackbird, and it came with a smaller, like, aircraft on top. That was really bugged out. Joe's like, I found you on Facebook today. Yo, that's awesome. All right. So that's letting me know that Facebook is getting my stuff, you know, of course. So I got an unboxing that I've had underneath my desk for months. So I don't even know what it is, but we're going to do an unboxing, man.
Listen to me, you overgrown furball. Catch me the next unboxing.
So even Skeletor wants to fest the next unboxing. So that is what we are gonna do. And see what's going on. Baroness, one of my first child crush, right? There's a lot of cool Baroness art out there. Sarah is here, my wife, the one and only. You know, let's see what I can greet Sarah with. Let's see. I'm gonna have to do one specifically for Sarah, but you know, I'll do this one because she's like a special guest because she's my wife.
By the code of Thundera, let's welcome our special guest.
Bada boom, bada bing. Special guest as always, Mrs. Sarah Grajales. Oh man, so how's everybody doing, man? Like yesterday we celebrated the 200th episode of the Iacon Files here, dude. What an achievement. It was good. Lots of memories, man. Lots of long hours getting all this stuff done, man. You just go into the Iacon Files on YouTube, click on, I think it's under the podcast and you'll see the Icon Files 200 episodes, dude. We got a lot of material in that. A lot of material, dude. 200 episodes, if you have nothing to do, if you don't, if the latest TV series you're watching is over and you're bummed out because, like, man, I don't know what am I going to do now. Well, I tell you, the next thing coming out uh on YouTube is a new series called The Icon Files, and we got 200 episodes strong, so that'll keep you busy for a while, until your next TV show comes out. You know what I'm saying? The Icon Files. So Monday, like I said, Monday I want to do trivia. Trivia for Monday. Um, I think it'd be cool, be fun. Um, the Icon Files has never, let me see. Uh Joe Prime, Jonathan, Sarah, I jumped screens back to YouTube. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. All right, cool. Um Yeah, so the icon, it's going to be questions on the 1980s Transformers TV series. I think I'm going to start with series 1. I don't know how difficult it's going to be, I'm going to a lot of it will probably be easy, I'm hoping there's going to be some tricky questions in there. I'm going to go through it before Monday and see if I can even get some more questions. I think I got 100 questions, but if they're easy, we'll go through them real quick. So I'll see if I add anything to it. But I wanted to like give some prizes, and that'll be a first for the Icon Files. I have not given prizes out yet on the Icon Files because I wanted to grow. I didn't want to start giving prizes out for like one member. I wanted to make achievements, and we've been making achievements, reaching 200, reaching 300. Now we're almost at 400 subscribers. The Icon Files has grown tremendously, so um, there's going to be, I don't know how exactly I'm going to break it down, but I'll show you some stuff that I'll give away. So if you haven't collected these yet, now's your chance to have something. And they're pretty cool. I have a couple of these and I think they're well made, Um, so here's a couple of prizes that I'll throw up for Monday, which will be, I don't know if you can guys see this well. Seth, turn on the light over here. I was planning on doing the light, but since I'm showing stuff, turn on the light over here. Yep. No, the bottom one. The bottom one, Seth. Yep. There you go. All right. Yeah, because I wasn't planning on, I forgot I had to show stuff, so you need light to show stuff. So this will be one of them here. It's Warhammer 40,000 Space Marines, Space Wolves Intercessors by Joy Toy. Brand spanking new, unopened. And Imperial Fist. Again, Warhammer, Joy Toy, Imperial Fist. So I think this will be like, I'll do this as a combo. So this will be a prize to win these two together. I got to see what else, but that'll be a prize. If you guys don't collect them, then you can always, like Joe Prime, if you don't really collect these and you win them, then you can use them for your channel and give them away on your channel. Like it all works out in the end. See what we got here. Hey, here's a few minutes while watching my son at Taekwondo. My hunter impressions. Yo, New York, sir. Is that this is I think this is the first time I see you on the Icon Files, New York Hunter impressions. You might be from Joe Prime, right? Because I think Joe Prime knows you. Um, First time. Welcome to the Icon Files, man. You know, I'm gonna have to greet you. How am I gonna greet you, man? Let's see what I got here for you.
I think I just solved the mystery. Let's go.
We got Daphne from Scooby Doo. She solved the mystery, man. You know what I'm saying? They always solve the mystery, right? So she's welcoming New York Hunter. Bada boom, bada bing. Thank you for being on the Icon Files, Hunter. Most appreciated. I'll tell you because if you're new here, then you might not know. Let's see. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing, bada boom, where am I going with this? Come on. I got so many videos now. And taking longer than I thought. Here we go.
In order to bring balance to the universe, you must like and subscribe to this channel.
Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe. Bada boom, bada bing. Nice. I visited a few times. I spoke up last time from Transform. Nice. Okay. Subscribe to for what? Nice. Okay. Thank you, man. I thank you for your support, man. It is greatly appreciated beyond belief. You have no idea how much that makes me happy because it's hard, man. It's hard to, you know, get a show going. You know, it's like everybody said, you got to promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't really depend on everybody else to promote yourself. You got to promote yourself and let your stuff be out there, you know? So bada boom, bada bing. Yes, sir. Done, my friend. Thank you so much. All right. Bada boom, bada bing. So that's going to be a set right there. And I think whatever's in, I haven't unboxed this, but whatever's in here, I'll probably give as a gift as well. So let's see what's in here. This was months ago, so I have no idea. All right, so we got a few things in here. No. Yeah, I know, right? The algorithms. I mean, you figure I'm 200 episodes strong, and I still don't think the algorithms found me. You know, we got some good supporters, but usually when they find you, man, your videos start going into the thousands, like overnight, like boom, you explode. All right, so we got some stuff here. Here we go. These will be, so I'll put these up as gifts for the rewards, or what do you call it? I don't even know. I don't even know the words. Gifts for the trivia. So this is I think these are exclusive Funko Pop stuff from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Oh yeah, it has the landing 2019 Galaxy's Edge. So I believe these are all exclusive stuff. So I don't know how hard it is to get these, but these are supposed to be exclusive stuff. So this is going to be going into the giveaway. All right, so this is a Comic-Con limited edition. A Comic-Con limited edition. So this will be going into the giveaway as well. These are cool. These are nice. Oh, he has like sparkle. He's got a little sparkle in there. Yo. Ryan is here. Bada boom, bada bing. Ryan is here. Trying to think. Do I have anything? Trying to think. I don't know if I made anything specifically for Ryan. Let me see here. Oh, wrong one. Hold on. I gotta check because I've been busy today. I've been like trying to make stuff and I don't remember the stuff that I made. So let me check it out here. You know, I thought I did this one. All right, this one is for Ryan. I thought I loaded this one. I don't see it. All right.
I can be anybody you want me to be.
Bada boom, bada bing. That's for Ryan there. Mystique greeting Ryan into the Icon files. So yeah, this is a limited. This looks really good actually. It looks pretty cool. Has like sparkle in there, and this is a limited edition number 799 Loth Cat Diamond Collection Funko Pop. So this is gonna go into the giveaway. We got exclusively. So this is another exclusive. So it looks like I have a whole box of exclusive stuff. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom, bada bing. We have you can see the glare. Chewbacca flocked. It says Chewbacca flocked. Not sure what that means, but it's a Disney exclusive. Number 576. Number 576. And we have The Child. 2020 Fall Convention Limited. So this is from a convention. So this is even harder to get because it's from, you had to be at the convention. So this is limited edition from the convention. Okay. So let me see how I can break this down. So I think what I'm going to do, so let's do a first, second, and third place giveaway. All right. First, second, and third place giveaway. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this. These two will go together as a giveaway because they're limited edition. This is from the convention. This is from Comic-Con and this is from the convention. So both of these are limited edition. So these two will go together as a giveaway. These two will go together as a giveaway. and these two will go together as a giveaway. So basically, what I'll do is whoever I guess will go through the questions. I'll try to do the best I can to see who's going to come first and second, third place. I guess as I give if I as I do the answers, whoever answers the questions correctly first will get will get um will get that point. I guess is the best way I think I can do it, unless you guys have a better idea. Oh, flock means it has hair texture. Okay, so the Chewbacca has like hair texture. Bigfoot flock. Okay, New York contact to go. No problem. So I mean, maybe Joe Prime. I don't know how if you ever done stuff like this. What's a good way to give these away? Like, because I want to do it as part as a trivia, because I haven't done anything like that. I was gonna do like whoever answers the questions correctly. At the end of the day, whoever has the most answered correctly, based on that. So say like if Joe Prime answers the most, then he'll be number one. Second one who answered the most would be number two, and third place would be number three. I mean, is that a good way of doing it, or is there a better way of doing it? Because you also have to remember, I have to, acknowledge how I get it. Because sometimes, say if Joe Prime answers a question right, and I get it, I'm like, all right, good, Joe. But no, I'm first. I answer that question first, but I have to do it based on how it shows up on my screen. I think that's being fair. Because sometimes there's going to be lag and stuff, but whatever goes through first, I'm going to have to acknowledge it, and I think everybody will see it in the comments. I'm going to have to write it down too, because I don't know if I'll be able to see, um, when the video's over. I don't know if I can go back to the comments. So I might have to take notes as I do it. Right. Sounds like as good as if you need. Okay. I'll definitely, I'll definitely have Joe as a judge, man. Make my life easier. If you don't mind, Joe. You know what I'm saying? Let's try to make it as easy as possible. Um, so yeah, I mean that's the first giveaway for the Icon files. I think it's kind of cool. These are actually cool. I don't know if you guys have these. You know what I'm saying? Um, they're really cool. There's a whole bunch of them too. There's so many of these. There are so many of these. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it can go on forever. But if you don't have these, this is a chance to get the Joy Toys. Like I said, again, don't feel like you have to keep these. If you don't, if you win these and you're not really into them, then pass it on. Or use it for your own show as a giveaway as well. You don't have to keep them. You're not going to break my heart. I'm just trying to do something different. So, we'll have 3 giveaways, 2 sets of each. Each first, second, and third place um will win whatever they want. So if you're first place, just choose which one you want. I want these, or you want those, or I'll let you choose. And then second place, I'll let you choose which one's left. And then third place will take whatever's left. Okay? Let's do it that way, make it easier. Bada boom, bada bing. I'm just trying to put these somewhere now. All right. Let's try and put those aside. Bada boom, bada bing. I'll probably keep those boxes to ship them to whoever wins. Ryan says, have a few poppets, another rabbit hole to down pop as every IP known to man. So bada boom, bada bing, man. So that's an update for Monday then. Those are the stuff that you can win. Um, and like I said, later down the road, hopefully the Icon Files can do some more giveaways. You know, it's going to be special because it's the first time that I tried to do a giveaway. So pretty exciting. Bada boom, bada bing. I'm trying to see here. Do I have anything saved? Bada boom. I got to research the questions too. Because I think a lot of them will probably be easy, but I'm gonna have to research it anyways. Let me see here if I have anything. Yeah, I'm looking at some questions here. I got a question. So here's one. I'm just going to give an example. All right. I'm going to give you an example. And this is chat that creates these questions. So that's why I have to kind of go in there and see. Can't make everything too easy. But like I said, when it comes to 1980s Transformers, I think a lot of it's going to be um, pretty straightforward. You know, I'm hoping it starts hard and then gets, it starts easy and then gets hard. But like one of the questions would be, Transformers Season 1 trivia question: what planet are the Autobots and Decepticons originally from? So that's just like one question it made. So it's going to be a lot of it's easy. A lot of it you might not know, though. There's some questions that you might not know, so there's going to be easy stuff and there might be some um others that you don't know. Okay. And like I said, I'm going to try to get in there and try to have chat come up with some easy stuff, not easy, but more trickier stuff, because I don't want everything to be easy. But at the end of the day, it's just here to have fun, I'm just trying to have fun. There's my lady, Sarah. Bada boom, bada bing. Sarah's, my wife is a big supporter. You know what I'm saying? I like having my wife on the Icon Files, she hasn't been on the live in a while, but I think there's a lot of people that actually do like to see us together doing lives together. Um, so I'm gonna have to do some just like I greet the guys, I'm gonna have some ready to greet the ladies whenever some ladies come in here. Because it can't be one side, it's gotta be both sides. So I'll try to work on some of those. I got a lot of, I've been busy with so today, like I tried doing it. You saw some of the stuff I did today, but it was really tricky. Like um a lot of it, um and I think I still have some I have to send. Let me see here. It always seems that I have to constantly, where am I here? Where am I? One second, guys. Sorry. 1 second. There we go. Some of these, yeah. So I got to send myself. So the thing is, I create videos but I forget to send it to myself, and so because I forget to send it myself, I don't have it in front of me. So let me do that now. See what else I haven't sent myself. I think those were the two that I didn't send myself. Okay. Go back up here. That one. All right. Joe says that really sounds cool. Last time I did that Jeopardy over an RC channel, the only thing that would have done differently is people make a buzzer noise instead of blur out the answer. Yeah. So Another question. Should I have 3 people on the show, kind of like live, to answer the questions, or is it okay just to go by the comments, in the chat? Does it matter to you guys? Like, anybody in the chat can participate, or do they have to actually be on the live? Ryan says, I like some lady stuff. I'm a fan of anime, Sailor Moon. My favorite Sailor Scout is Jupiter. Think Ryan is throwing some stuff out there, like, just to let you know. Just to let you know, Mike. Did I show you this one, guys?
On Krypton, the horizon was beautiful. Welcome, friend.
Supergirl. Oh, wait, I forgot to save them. I sent them to me, but I got now. Oh, I got more comments. Chat. Jonathan Rose says chat. Okay, I think Joe Prime seconds that. Okay, that's fine. Let me go to Facebook real quick to download these. Yeah, it's a constant back and forth because I gotta save these here. Okay, hold on. Let me save this. Boom. All right. So check. Hold on. Joe Prime said it would be easier if they actually were on the live. I mean, I'd be happy to monitor the chat too if you want to include the chat. So let's do this then. Let's do this. If you feel comfortable going on the live, then join the live, and you can answer right there with me as I give you the answers. You can, like, boom, it's this, and that might actually help you because chatting might take some time. So that'll actually help you get first place better, so if you're okay going on the live, then do it. If I had hair, I would be pulling it out, trying to fix a broken 3D print fail while I'm listening. You're right. That'd be cool, right? So Liz, I think we'll do that because I think, if you feel comfortable going on the show, then let me know. I'll send you the link before we start and we'll get you on the show where you can answer right off the bat. And like I said, that gives you an upper hand because chat can take a little bit of time and, Joe will be monitoring the chat. So we'll do that. Okay. And like I said, we'll do the best we can. You know what I'm saying? Let's not get, war hungry and, I didn't get credit for that answer, relax. You know what I'm saying? It's giveaways, it's all for fun. But yeah, if you want to be on the live, we'll see. I'll see. There's some people who are not here, like Diz and all. Everybody can be here too. Just because you've been on the show doesn't mean you can't be part of I want to make that clear. Anybody can participate in the trivia and try to win prizes. Anybody. Joe Prime, anybody. Doesn't matter if you have a channel. Anybody can win. Okay. I want to make sure everybody knows that you can participate no matter what. Okay. It's a giveaway. It's supposed to be meant to be fun. That's the whole point, is to have fun with this. All right, let me see. So let me show you some stuff I created as well for the channel. Dr. Fate. I love Dr. Fate. got that one. Video. This one's cool. I really like this one too. Red Tornado. I thought that was cool. So the way I did those were a little differently. They were just images, and I animated them. That's why they're not saying anything. I animated them, which it still works. Still works. So yeah, been so today I did 3. To give an idea, I got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 10 videos today. 10 videos. And I still have more that you guys don't see because I don't have them all here. Ryan says, I really like how Pierce Brosnan played Dr. Fate and Black Adam. Yeah. So with the Black Adam movie, my favorite character is Dr. Fate because when it comes to DC characters, he was always like kind of one of my favorites. And I think it's just because the way he looked, like I just thought he looked so cool. To me, he just looked so cool. So I had a big, I had liked Dr. Fate for a while. I wish they made him more powerful. Like you see him do some stuff, and in the movie, he does some cool stuff, but I feel like he should have been stronger, though, in my opinion. What do you guys think? Do you think that he was good? Do you think they did his power scale well, or do you think the same? Do you think he could have still kind of been stronger? Because I feel like he's a powerful sorcerer, and I feel like whatever he did with Black Adam, I felt like he should have been able to handle Black Adam, but that's my opinion. Um, the only thing I didn't like about the movie was the villain. I didn't like the villain. I don't really cater to those demonic characters. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like, man, there's so many other villains that they could have chose for him to fight. But in Hollywood, it always seems like, man, they always choose these demonic stuff, dude. And I'm like, man, I hate when that happens, because I feel like I can't, like, I'll watch it, but I feel like I can't watch it as a family video because, we definitely try to stay away from demonic stuff, so that's like the one thing I didn't like. But the characters themselves, I thought they were cool, like Dr. Fate, Atom Smasher was pretty cool. The girl with the wind, all that stuff. I thought everybody was cool. I think the whole thing did well. I can't remember how well it did in the box office. But I had watched it with Sarah. We went to the movies to watch it, because they finally I didn't like um I didn't like Shazam, you know, because and I know there's people that like it, but for me, I wanted Shazam to be a bit more serious, and I think the movie was just more goofy, you know. It was a bit goofy. And I understand that maybe there's some series that he is kind of goofy like that, or but for me, I'm old school, so I remember the very first Shazam comics, and the way I read those comics, he wasn't a goofball like that. So that's the only thing I would say. I wish it was a bit more serious, kind of like Black Adam, but they ended up having this guy that himself kind of looks a bit goofy, in my opinion. So, but I like part one better than part two. I didn't really care for two. Um, but Black Adam was good. Other than the villain, I just didn't care for that stuff. Bada boom, bada bing. One of the videos, please delete some file more. Okay. So yeah, so That was, man, I always make myself coffee and I forget to drink it. Uh, so that's what we got planned for Monday. Uh, I don't think I'm going to be going live Friday, Saturday, or Sunday. I mean, things could change. We don't, but as far as I know, I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to go wait for Monday. Um, Ryan says, I like the end of 2 because of Wonder Woman. You know what I'm saying? So Ryan is a big fan of Wonder Woman, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Men are not welcome on this island, but I'll make an exception for you.
You know what I'm saying? And I know Ryan wanted a movie actress, but AI don't make. I've tried. I've been trying for a couple of days. It doesn't make anything with her face on it, so that wasn't happening. I got lucky with this because you got to understand, guys. These clips are only like 8 seconds long, 10 seconds long, but the time it takes to make it, you got to understand. Like this 8-second clip could have took me 2 hours because AI just doesn't accept the images that I'm doing, right? So that means I got to constantly go back, look for more images, see if that works. If it doesn't, go back, look for more images, try those. If it would, so it takes a lot of time, dude. It's only 8-10 seconds, but it took me like an hour or two to get it done. Looks close to Linda Carter. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, close to Linda Carter. Um. So, Joe, when are you going live again? I know you're random. I don't. I know you said you're random, but do you have anything scheduled that will let people know, like today, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday? I think you had told me you do have something. I think Chris is going tomorrow. I think. I gotta check. We gotta check. So we gotta make sure we support everybody. Remember, American Dads, MD Seeker, Aces Place 22, Joe Prime Show. There's all the links basically. There's a lot of links. E-Man's World of Geek. I think E-Man usually does stuff earlier in the day, like afternoons. Um, and then me, like I mean, I this is like 2 days in a row now. Like I'm always going live, but I'm going live because I always have at least something to show. Unbox or show. If I don't, then I usually just go on to see if you guys want to talk about anything. So I kind of do it, but I try to go live as much as I can. I mean, there's always something that I can discuss, because I have in the video, you've seen my video. I got a lot of stuff. So if there's anything like, hey, Mike, you think you can do a show and talk about this, then I can just, you know, take it from the shelf and talk about it, you know. Or again, always give me feedback. Yo, we should do a show on this. I don't see a lot of people talking about this. Let's try to do a show, because depending on the material, it'll probably take some time to do, right? So if you ever have, like, I think Ryan Carter and is either Ryan Carter, Jonathan, or it could have been a couple of you had told us about the 13 primes, right? I think somebody said nobody's really talked about the 13 primes, and so we made a show out of it, right? And because of that idea, we're going on episode 4 now, right? So that's why it's important to give feedback, because your idea could be a really good idea, man. And so far we're going on episode 4 on our 13 primes, man. It's been going great, so that's really good. Cool thing is Linda Carter could be my family. Need to say about ancestry. There you go, man. So you're that one person. So you see, Ryan, that's why she says in this clip she's going to make an exception for you.
Men are not welcome on this island, but I'll make an exception for you.
She's making an exception for you, Ryan, because you're family. You know what I'm saying? You're family. She's basically opening the door for you to choose any Amazon you want. Your family, you know? So it's 7:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think I accomplished my mission of going live. I was tired today. I got home like before 12:30, and I was gonna just lay down for a little bit, and I ended up waking up at 4:30. So I must have been tired, because I just fell asleep. Yo, Mike Lower is in the house. Bada boom, bada bing. That is what is going on. We got this one for you, Mike.
Welcome to the live.
We got the black cat in the house. And this time, if you guys noticed, she has the black mask. Because yesterday, the one I had showed yesterday, she didn't have the black mask. But in this one, she does. Mike's like, you know me too well. Yeah, definitely, dude. Lifting you up in prayer, Mike, as usual. Gotta reach out to you to see, hopefully, I don't know if things just changed, but um everybody, whoever's here, if you want to give a shot, I don't want to give personal information out on the live, but our brother Mike here from the Comic Relief Crusader, could use some help from the kingdom or just his friends in general. So if you think you can help Mike out in any way, reach out to him privately, you know, and see maybe God can use you to help somebody else out. I'm a big believer on that. Okay, so Joe says go ahead, go for it. I don't hide nothing. So yeah, so a few days ago, our brother Mike, his father is not doing well. His father's not doing well. We've been praying for him, and I want to continue to pray for Mike and his father. Mike lives in Canada. I don't know where his dad lives, but basically, Mike's mission is to try to go see his dad. Right? He's trying to go see his dad. You know, God permitting that he has an opportunity to just be by his side. And I'm always praying that that God can turn things around, because we have to believe that God can turn things around no matter the circumstance, right? But at the same time, if all of us are able to contribute and help him out, maybe getting some flight tickets to wherever he has to go to see his dad, you know, that's like, it's all about helping out, if you can, like I said, any little bit helps somewhere, you know what I'm saying? So if you can do it, go for it, Mike. And um let us know. People reach out to him. If you wanted to say in the comments, Mike, it's up to you. I don't know where your dad lives. What's your goal? Where are you trying to get to? Whether it's a plane ticket to where your dad is, or is it, maybe you can drive down. You just need gas money to make it down. Like whatever it is, just give us details, and maybe there's somebody here or somebody who'll show up later in this video that can help you out. To at least be there with your dad. You know what I'm saying? Just checking out my messages here. Bada boom, bada bing. So I guess the goal for Mike is he's trying to get to St. John, New Brunswick, is where Mike is trying to get to. St. John, New Brunswick. Okay. So that's where he's trying to go. And I want to be able to support everybody, a lot, the thing. And, I think there's a lot of, there's a, so Mike, just so you know, because I don't know if you do know, but just so you know, there's a lot of people that care about you, that want to help, right? I know somebody particular that's been really wanting to do some big stuff. But at the same time, as far as the group, they wanted to keep the group as a group and not try to public publicize. Am I saying it right? Like personal things, because they want to. Because the thing is, you have a group of people that don't mind it, right? They're all for like, let's help this guy out. And then there's a group of people that like, you know what? This is supposed to be a Transformers group. Let's keep it that way. So I think to meet in the middle, uh, the direction that the people in charge want to take the group is just to kind of accommodate everybody and keep stuff out of the kingdom. So if you do want to help, then reach out to them privately, right? In that way. So that's why, but this is the Iacon files, right? This I can do whatever I want, you know. That's why you're here now, Mike. And if you want to use the platform to um do what you gotta do, then I'm here to support you. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to support you. Whoever watches this later on, Mike Jonathan Lober on Facebook is Mike Jonathan Lober. On here, he's the Comic Relief Crusader. All right, right there. He has his own channel, guys. Don't forget, Mike has his own channel. The Comic Relief Crusader. That's the name of the channel. So you can reach out to him that way. Maybe leave a comment in one of his videos. Hey, I'm trying to get a hold of you, or look him up on Facebook, Mike Jonathan Lober. And like I said, he's trying to reach St. John, New Brunswick, to see his dad, who's not doing well. But we always pray that that'll turn around. So definitely reach out to Mike. Bada boom, bada bing. Bert Lopez is in the house. Bert Lopez, yo, I don't see you too often on the Iacon Files. This is one in a while. You know, I definitely don't see you often get on. So, so in case you don't know, Bert, when somebody comes into the chat, I usually try to greet them with a video. So let me see what I got for you. Let's do this one.
I'm new from around here. You think you can show me around?
Do that one more time.
I'm new from around here. You think you can show me around?
There you go, Bert. There you go. Bada boom, bada bing. So if you just join now, I'll bring you up to speed real quick. Monday is trivia. The Iacon Files trivia is Monday, okay? And we have some giveaways that we're gonna do for the first, second, and third place people who participate. Again, you can, if you want to be on the show live with me, I can send you a link on Monday and you can be here with me as I give you the questions. You can answer them right away. Because I told what I said earlier, the people in the comments can participate as well. The only thing is, you being on the live show, you'd be able to answer right away, because texting could take some time. So that's just one benefit of being on the live show, just to let you guys know. You don't have to, but that's just one privilege of being on the show. Here we go. In case anyone has time, I got a movie stream later tonight. Yo, man, I think we do have time, because I don't think anybody else is going live tonight, Mike. What time are you going live? What time are you going live? You're Canada, right? So I don't know if that's Eastern time or Central. Let me know what time so I can let everybody know right here. Okay, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So those of you who are on New York side, East Coast, 9 Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific time, right? And then 7 Central, I would imagine. So 9, oh no, wait. Is it 7? Is it 7 Central or 8 Central? Right here. Giving YouTube another chance, blah, blah, blah. Mania of Chinese. The creation of humanoids starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go, man. I'm going to watch that. 7 Mountain Time. Okay. 7 Mountain Time. Joe's like, I don't need that time zone breakdown, right? So it's almost 8. So another hour, basically, another hour and 15 minutes. Mike is going to go live on his channel, the Comic Relief Crusader. I know I'm subscribed to that. So let's support Mike, and if Mike wants to give more details on his situation on his channel, he can also do that. But I pretty much gave everybody here the lowdown of what's going on. So if you're able to, reach out to him and help him out, man. Remember, it's I don't know. Look, I'm just that type of guy. Yeah, Mike. If you have a link, post it right here in the comments. Joe Prime's asking. I'm just a guy that if I can help somebody, I want to help somebody. I've always been that way because I'm a big believer that God sees what I do. It's better to give than to receive is what I'm always preaching. So, bada boom, bada bing. You can, but you can do the link here on the live, Joe. I mean, Mike. Throw up your link here in the comment, and it should go through. The Comic Relief. Hold on. Bada boom, bada bing. Hold on, guys. Give me 1 second. Okay. Let me go to my Facebook real quick so I can copy that. Okay. Here we go. Okay, guys, there you go. There's the link. That's the link to Mike's show tonight. Make it easy for everybody. Just click on it. Bada boom, bada bing. So yeah, it's almost 8 Eastern time, so we got like an hour before the show. So, man, I just remembered I don't have any music going on. Wow. I did this one time live without music. I didn't realize that. Wow. I guess I was just so busy. I didn't realize it. Let get you to 500 and monetize. Yo, I hope so, man. I really appreciate that, Mike. I hope so, man. I really do. Oh, Stormy is in the house. Stormy, I got something for you.
Am I glad to see you? I thought you was trapped outside the city. Follow me.
There you go, Stormy. I know you told me you like RC, so I tried doing something there. Bada boom. Thank you, Joe, for sharing that. Share, spread, and smash the like button. There you go. Smash that bad boy. Bada boom, bada bing. Stormy, now that you're here, is there anything coming out that you're selling that maybe somebody here might be interested in buying? For those of you who don't know, Stormy he sells stuff. You know, his store is the SNN Collectibles, right? Collectibles. So to give you an idea, you know, the second Bingo Toys Afterburner, I'm getting 2 of them from Stormy. You know, so if you're looking for something, reach out to Stormy. He might have it, you know, or if he doesn't, he'd probably be able to track it down for you. So he's definitely the person to go and support, because he's got his own thing, sell stuff. I got my Bingo Toys Hertz. I got one from him. I got one from Ben Shepherd. What else did I know? I got a few things. I got my Leo Kaiser that I did a couple of weeks ago. I got that from Stormy. So yeah, if you're looking, reach out to Stormy. Ace is in the house. Ace's Place 22. Ace, you're just in time, man, because I was like, I wasn't sure how much longer I was going to be on. I was waiting to see if you were going to be here, Ace, because I got something to show you. I have something that I want to show you, Ace. Let me just check this volume here, the music. Let me bring it down. Stormy says he's got a lot of things, man. You know, he's got a lot of things. So reach out to Stormy if you're looking for something, if maybe you don't know what you want to buy. All right, Ace, here we go. This is what I got for you, Ace. This is what I got for you.
Cowabunga! Welcome to the sewers. Let's have some pizza.
Just like I told you, I'd do an April O'Neil for you. Let me play that again for you.
Cowabunga! Welcome to the sewers. Let's have some pizza.
Bada boom. Dude, that is insane. Mike says, I love April. I love XT-Bot. You know, I know a lot of people are hyping on fan toys, which, you know, fan toys is good, but I have a lot of X-Trans bots of myself. You know, I don't have any problems with them. I like what they have. My heart is beating out of my chest. Yo, man, I told you yesterday, because I know you're a big Ninja Turtles fan. I said, you know what? I'm gonna try to do one for for Ace, because I know he likes Ninja Turtles. So for those of you in the live, Ace's Place 22, he's in the links, right? Go to his channel, like and subscribe to his channel. He's got some really good stuff, especially if you want to learn more about Ninja Turtles. He's the man to see, man. He's got everything Ninja Turtles. He was showing a couple of days ago some figures, and the one that really brought memories back to me, I think it's the duck one, Ace, the duck one with the wings. I think is it Ace 2? Ace? the duck one. I'm like, man, he looks so cool. He was really bugged out. Yeah, Ace is gonna eat a spider. He gets 800 subs. Ace Duck. Ace Duck is the one. Yeah, man, that thing looked fantastic. Ace Duck. I really want to get him, man. You know, I really want to get like maybe the four Ninja just the four Ninja Turtles with maybe Splinter, maybe one Shredder, and maybe Ace Duck, because you know I don't have a lot of space, but I wanted to start at least with maybe that. I'd be happy with that. You know, and you said I should be able to find them like at Walmart, right? Walmart or Target, right? You said.
Look into my eyes. Your soul is stained by the blood of the innocent. Feel their pain.
You got Ghost Rider in the house, man. He's making it happen, man. Bada boom, bada bing. You know what I'm saying? Support the Iacon Files, guys. Support the Iacon Files. Like, subscribe. I know every time I go live we say it, but the thing is you can't promote your channel enough. You know what I'm saying? You can't depend on everybody else to do it. You got to put in the hard work. And that's why instead of you hearing me every 5 minutes, like and subscribe, guys. Like I try to make it into videos. So it's not always me, right? I try to make it a little interesting for you guys. So it's not, you know, always the same.
Like and subscribe to the Iacon Files.
Bada boom, bada bing. That was my boy Eric Vogel who helped me with that one. Oh, joy. Oh, I just showed Eric's video and there he is. Eric is in the house. Bada boom, bada bing. Perfect timing. Wow. That was pretty cool. That was cool. Yeah, it's really cool, man. I love the fact that you can add the music in there, and it sounds just like him too.
Like and subscribe to the Iacon Files.
That's so bugged out. I really like that. Yeah, Eric. I've been busy today, Eric, man. I've been busy today, man. Oh my God. I've been able to make videos, man. Oh my God, dude. You know, I'm all over the place, dude. Check this one out. That's bugged. I love Dark the Fate, so yeah, I did that one. I got so many. I was able to do another Baroness.
Cobra! You're just in time to see some Joes fall.
With the SR-71 Blackbird out there in the back. That was pretty dope. Let's see here. Joe says, I was checking out some of your Silverhawks ones from a few months ago. Those are cool. Bada boom, bada bing. Yeah, Eric got some really good stuff, man. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see if I can find the other one too. Eric has a really good one. Hold on. Let me remove this. Let me try to find it. Give me a few. Just give me a second, guys. Let me see if I can find this.
Every Sunday Optimus is ready to go. Duke aiming that Cobra, nice and slow. Silverhawk soaring with chrome and shine. Show 'em off Sunday, let 'em shine. Autobots and Decepticons, poster perfection. He-Man and Skeletor, family reflection. Put your favorite figure up, let the whole group take a look. From the shelf to center stage, we all know what it took. T3PK, Sunday Showcase. T3PK, Sunday Showcase. T3PK, show it off, show it proud. T3PK, Sunday Showcase. T3PK, Sunday Showcase. T3PK, say the name out loud. Sunday Showcase. T3PK, Sunday Showcase. School heat, brand new grin. T3PK, Sunday Showcase. T3PK, Sunday Showcase. Bring your trash, you're in.
Bada boom. That was Eric's. Eric did that one, man. That thing was fantastic. Thing was really, really cool. Just trying to. I'm looking at videos here because I'm gonna see what else I have. Let me move this here. Eric said, "What's the first slamming?" I so need that, says Joe Prime. This is awesome. I love this one, Mike. Bada boom, bada bing. Let me hold on, guys. Let me go to the chat real quick. One second, guys. One second. I'm just looking at some stuff here through the chat real quick. Here we go. All right. I'll do AI stuff for any of you guys. Just message me and let me know what you want. There you go. So good. Now I'm starting to do the 8 p.m. show. Let me show you some other stuff here. Eric, I don't know. Remember the other, so you sent me some videos with Zartan, right? But is that like nobody's supposed to watch that yet? You know, I don't want to show anything if it's not supposed to be showed yet. So, but Zartan shall let you know what I'm talking about. And then I'll show you some stuff that I made Eric too, because I was trying to do some stuff for Eric. Let me see here. I did this one for Eric.
I want to watch American Dads.
I did that one for Eric.
I want to watch American Dads.
Yeah, so that one was a little tricky because the first time I did it, AI made them into separate people. So the purple and blue had their own bodies. So I was like, man, are you serious? Okay, Eric said I'm finished, but I can watch it. Okay. Okay, Eric's gonna send me an updated version. So give me a few minutes and Eric will send me that and I'll show you the updated version. Let me show you another one I did for Eric. Scare Glow. Aces plays. I remember that. It was a great toy, man. What was their name? Too Bad? Is that what the name was? Too Bad? Yeah, I had that. I had a lot of fun with that toy. It was a really cool toy. Okay, Eric just sent it to me. Okay, give me a second if I can look at it. Okay, here we go. Let me load the music a little bit more so we can hear the video. I'll leave it on 10. From studio. All right, so the next video I'm going to upload is Eric Vogel's recent video. All right, let me go find it.
My dear Cobra Commander, how do you propose we take over the world this time?
Very simple, Destro. We'll start by taking over T3PK's Action Saturday.
No one will stop us.
Blimey, these masks say itchy.
I'll play it one more time because sometimes the upload will unsync it. So let's watch it one more time.
My dear Cobra Commander, how do you propose we take over the world this time?
Very simple, Destro. We'll start by taking over T3PK's Action Saturday.
No one will stop us.
Blimey, these masks say itchy.
There you go. Cobra. Right, the late 20 Todd boy. I don't remember seeing. I have to update myself on the name on the voices. It's for this weekend, so that's supposed to be for this weekend. Yeah, too bad. You know, that's crazy good. There you go. Yeah, I'm telling you, Eric does some crazy stuff, man. Seeker is in the house. What is going on, Seeker? Bada boom, bada bing. Let's see. Since we got Seeker in the house, let's let me see what can I do. Let's do this one. Oh, where'd he go?
Am I glad to see you? I thought you was trapped outside the city. Follow me.
There she is. Greeting Seeker into the house, man. You know, RC, aka Wide Body. Just sent you something. Destro and Zartan, fantastic. Cobra Commander sounds close to Chris Latta. Yeah, he does, right? Seeker's like, I'll follow, right? I did Destro and Cobra Commander's voices. Did you really, Eric? Wow, that's really good because Cobra Commander's voice sounds really, really close. Very good. You guys might like it. Oh, okay. Mike sent it to me. I didn't even he sent it to me. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Let me go to because I got to go back and forth. Give me 1 second, guys. Oh, okay. This one is from Mike Lober. See, he's like, you all need to put a movie together. That'll definitely have to go to Eric because he's the one who can set up those long ones. Starscream is Starscream. What you mean, the voice or just like videos in general? It's fantastic, Mike. I love it. I love Manga. There you go. That's awesome. That was awesome, Mike. I like that. I like that a lot, man. I like the manga. I like manga. That was awesome. What's the title of that anime series? You know, Eric, you know, there's one thing, you know, there is one kind of, I've been wanting to do this, but I think you're the one who can pull it off. I've been wanting to, Eric and Mike hit me up as I'd like an attract on in Niagara saying happy birthday to my daughter who turned 16 on Sunday. Bada boom, bada bing. You got that, Eric? Oh, Attack on Titan. Okay, I remember Attack on Titan. Aaron Yeager. I'll look up some stuff too. Alberta Stoller, the Nalphamine Hunter. Okay, I'm gonna have to take a look at that one. Yeah, there's one thing I wanted, Eric, that I keep sitting in my head, and I feel like, man, that'd be so cool, right? That'd be so cool. Um, I like the G.I. Joe movie, right? I think it's from the 80s, the G.I. movie where the intro song is dashing through the sky or something like that. Comes a fearful cry, Cobra, and you see the big ship like Cobra, Cobra. I like the part where Pythona is infiltrating the Terradome. Specifically, I like when she starts running to Serpentor's throne room. The song that's playing right there, I think it's that one where she's going through the doors. The doors are closing, but she's like going through the doors, all that stuff. And then Serpentor's like, so what I wanted to see if you can pull it off, I know you got your own things going on, but whenever you get a chance, what I wanted was having somebody, and it doesn't have to be exact, but having somebody kind of going through the same thing where he's trying to get to Serpentor and the doors are closing, right? But and that music in the background is going off. And then eventually the guy reaches Serpentor and hands him like a piece of paper or something. And then it says like and subscribe to the Iacon files. I think that'd be so badass, having Serpentor. And then maybe him reading it, like and subscribe to the Iacon files. And then maybe he looks at the camera and says, "This I command." That'd be so bugged out, dude. That'd be crazy. That'd be super cool. So there we go. Bada boom, bada bing. I'll see. I have to look at my Google Flow Seeker. I'm gonna look at my Google Flow and my Gemini, see if I got my points back. And if I got my points, I'm gonna see what I can. Eric will do his thing, and I'll see what I can come up with. Bada boom, bada bing. That'd be crazy, dude. Seriously, that would be crazy. Because I see it in my head, man. I'm like, man, that'd be so cool. I love those old 80s soundtrack stuff. That's a good part. And that was one of my favorite scenes. I constantly go back to watch that one. He has to do this Cobra la 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 shout. I kind of felt bad for Cobra Commander in the movie, when they kind of like just did that to him. Like, man, that's because I like Cobra Commander. I was like, man, it's too bad that happened to him. Now, because Transformers. So usually what happens in comic books, right? They kind of go their own way compared to the cartoon TV series. So was there anything in the comics or anything that kind of brought back Cobra Commander after he was turned into a snake, that somebody maybe bring him back as Cobra Commander? Like, does anybody know if there's anything like that happened? Because I would like to know. Oh, did they? They brought him back on the show? Okay. What did they do? They kind of like reverse engineered what they did to him? Or did they do this, like, I don't know, like, was there a spore that turns the snake back to Cobra Commander or something like that? I don't know. Or he just showed up out of nowhere. Oh, and also let me remind everybody, because there's a lot of people that came in. Monday is the Iacon Files trivia. trivia on Monday. Okay. We got a couple of giveaways that we're doing for Monday. First, second, and third place. It's going to be basically trivia questions from Monday on the 1980s Transformers cartoon. And we got a couple of like stuff to give away. Let me see real quick. We got some Funko Pop stuff here. All right, this is going to be a giveaway right here. There's another 2 Funko Pops that are exclusive to conventions. So those are harder to find. Those are going to be part of the giveaway. See if we can reach it here. And then we got these 2 to be given away. Joy Toy Space Marines Warhammer, brand new. We got Imperial Fist, and we got the Space Wolves. So this would be a giveaway right there. Gonna find a place for these things. They're like all over the place. Let's put them there for now. Bada boom, bada bing. There is a machine. Yep, they invested some machines. I remember him in the cartoon showing back up all dressed in rags, if I remember correctly, says Joe Prime. That's when we got the Battle Armor Cobra Command. Oh, I remember that one. Yep. That was a good one, actually. Battle Cobra Commander. Hasbro just now released a Cobra Commander figure that his hood, mask, and his drone for information, guys. Nice. I already have it on pre-order, says Eric. The sequel to G.I. Joe, they revealed his transformation. Baroness got an ancient mask for power to do it. Then Commander then on wore a spacesuit looking thing. Okay. I'm surprised Baroness brought him back because, like, in the movie, it seemed like they were like kind of sick and tired of his failures, you know. So, bada boom, bada bing. Let's see here. Bada boom, bada bing. So yeah, so Monday, it's going to be trivia from the 1980s cartoon. And it's like I said, it's meant to be fun, guys, you know, not meant to be like, how dare you, you know. It's all fun and games, you know. I just had a few things here that I had unboxed, and I'm like, you know, I might as well give them out to the community as a trivia. We'll get that going. We'll see what else I can come up with.
Shazam!
So Zam supporting the Iacon Files, you know, thank you to everybody who do support the Iacon Files. I really appreciate you guys. Really appreciate you guys. Bada boom, bada bing. How dare you? What are we talking about? I'm bouncing between you live and my buddy Crow's live. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, so that is the update, guys. That's the recent update for Iacon Files. Yesterday was episode 200. For those of you who missed the episode yesterday, watch it. You know, it's worth watching, guys. Right. Seth says, was that me? And I say, yeah, that was you. That was you, you know. Yesterday was episode 200, guys, you know. Listen, guys, just like anything, man, how can we all help each other out? You know, I'm trying to promote myself. That's why you see a lot of videos now. I think, again, I shout out to Eric, shout out to Jonathan, who helped me explore the video creation stuff. It's just a fun way to help promote the channel, whether it's greeting you guys coming in, whether it's like, hey, don't forget to like and subscribe, whether it's like, hey, we got an unboxing, we got a new live, whatever it is. It's just something that I can add to the show now to make it just more interesting, you know, not just me talking, but every now and then during some breaks, I can show you guys some quick videos just to make it interesting. I'm always trying to work on stuff. I gotta go prep for the movie. Hope to see you guys there. Yeah, I'm gonna close this in a few minutes, Mike. So the Comic Relief Crusader which is Mike Jonathan Lober, is going live in a half hour. In a half hour, he's going live. So let's make sure we go there and check him out. Thank you for the prayers and sharing the link, bro. Absolutely. Again, if you think you can help Mike, just to give you up to date real quick, Mike's dad is not doing well. Mike's dad is not doing well. Mike lives in Canada. He's trying to go see his dad. You know, he wants to be able to at least go see his dad. God forbidding things get more serious. But, you know, like I said, I'm keeping him in prayer that things get better. But Mike is trying to get to his dad in St. John, New Brunswick, I believe he said. So if anybody here can help Mike out in any way, man, whether it's helping him buy tickets to go see his dad, whether it's giving him gas money to drive, whatever it is, reach out to Mike privately on Facebook. His name is Mike Jonathan Lober, Lorber, if I'm spelling it right. But you can also get him here on the Comic Relief Crusader and just comment, hey, Mike, reach out to me, blah, blah, blah. And see if, you know, any kind of help helps. It really does. And we want to make sure, because it's tough whenever you have to go through this, you know. So, yeah, I just wanted to shut that out. All right, guys. As always, if there's something you would like me to see make into a video, let me know in the comments, specific characters, or if you got my number, text me. And I'll try. I'm always working on stuff, you know. I'm going to try to and see what I can come up with for Seeker and Attack on Titan. I'm going to take a look at that right now. Let me go back to what he said, because Aaron Yeager. Let me type that, because sometimes I don't get to go back to my comments, so I want to make sure I write that. Yeager. Seeker, do you are you still here, Seeker? Like, do you want me to add your text me? I don't know if you want to say it on the live, but if not, send me your daughter's name on a text if you want me to add her into the. I'm gonna try, like I said, I'm gonna try to do a video. If you want me to add her name or just wish happy birthday is fine, but let me know. All right, man. There we go, man. Eric is working on it. Bada boom, bada bing. That's my boy, Eric, man. A great heart. A great heart. That's awesome. Thank you, Eric. Thank you so much. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, man. So, yeah, I guess I'll end it here. We talked a lot, man. Another 2 hours, pretty much. Because I figured I'd go live. I don't think anybody besides Mike now was going live, but thank you guys. Thank you for your support. Bada boom, bada bing. Just looking at stuff here. Support. So yeah, let's go. Mike starting in a half hour his channel. Man, we're lucky to have you, Seeker, as a friend. I really do. You know what? You know what's the funny story, Seeker? The funny story is when you subscribed to the kingdom, I declined you at first because you didn't answer the questions. And I guess you answered the questions because you got in. I remember that. I remember seeing your name, and I remember declining because you were, at first you didn't answer the questions. But look at that. You know what I'm saying? Look at because I think that day Chris was like, hey, let's not just decline people. Let's give them a reason why we're declining. Because before we just, whenever we saw somebody not answer questions, decline. But Chris was like, let's let them know why. You got to answer the questions. And look at that. Seeker got in the kingdom. And look at Seeker now, man. He's a big supporter, big supporter of Chris, the kingdom, the Marauders. And not only that, but he's a big supporter of everybody who's here, the community, So I'll play this last clip and then let's end it, okay? I'll play this last clip here.
Together, we form a better community.
Yeah, I remember. I said, I forget who I told, but I said it would be cool if we could, if we could make a 3D print of that combiner and send it to everybody. I mean, that'd be so cool. One of our first collaborations, I'm always going to treasure that. I'm always going to have that, dude. And I don't see any reason why to ever change it. And that thing is badass. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada boom. MD Seeker. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, guys. Let's see what we come up with. Thank you for everybody participating today. Thank you for everybody who showed up yesterday for episode 200. So let's see if we can reach it to episode 300, right? It's a lot of work, man. A lot of work. A lot of work. Everybody, make sure, again, check out the links, but make sure you subscribe, like, and follow. Hit the bell for MD Seeker's channel. American Dads, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, hit the bell for them, man. That's where Eric Vogel's channel is with Kassan. So if you appreciate the work that Eric does, then show that appreciation by like, subscribe, and hitting the bell on his channel. The Joe Prime Show, awesome guy. I love listening to him. Check him out. Like, subscribe, hit the bell if you haven't already. Aces Place 22, same thing. Like, subscribe, hit the bell. He does a lot of Ninja Turtle stuff and it's good, man. I gained a lot of knowledge already, and I still got to watch more videos of him. And that does, again, guys, just when you subscribe, don't think you don't have to watch the videos before. Yeah, catch up. Go into his playlist and see what you missed. And just because it was a few months or years ago, doesn't mean that you can't go in it and throw some questions down. Disney Designs, he's in there too. Disney Designs, our boy, he's always there supporting. You see him often on the live. The Marauders is there in the link. The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, Jimmy G, E-Man's World, the Geek, of course. So and another thing, guys, it's liking and subscribing ourselves helps, right? But another way you can help is by letting other people know, because YouTube, Facebook wants us to spend money to promote our videos. But another way to promote our videos is by just you guys, man, your family members. They don't necessarily have to watch videos, but just take a few minutes. Hey, even if you have to take the phone, hey, let me see your phone for a second. The Iacon phones, like, subscribe, hit the bell. Okay, here you go. That's all I want to do. That's it, man. Just your brothers, your sisters, your moms, your dads, your uncles, whatever, dude, your friends, whatever, dude, everything, every single number adds up in the end to reach to our goals. So that's a way that you guys can, help us out. Just check and make sure I don't got any messages here before I get out. I dig this much. Oh man, yeah, I need that figure. Bada boom, bada bing. All right, guys. So we're like 20 minutes away from Mike's live show. 20 minutes away. So let's end it here. And like I said, if I don't go live tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, we'll definitely be here for Monday, God willing. We'll be here Monday for the live trivia. Live trivia. Remember, guys, live trivia. We got prizes. If you want to be on the live with me, right, let me know and I'll send you the link. It's going to help you to be on the live because you can answer the questions right away. Instead of typing, entering, you will be able to answer the questions right away. And it gives you that, they're not going to be, Jeopardy questions. They're pretty simple questions, but it's just to have fun and explore our knowledge. Sometimes as easy as a question could be, we might not even remember. There you go. There you go, Ace. Yeah, man, let me know. You want to join me? So, I'll send you the link on Monday. You can be on the live with me. And it's going to be simple stuff, man. Like I said, I gave guys an example. The first question was like, what's the planet the Autobots and Decepticons are from? So obviously, it's basically simple stuff. But there's some tricky stuff in there. I'm going to tweak the questions out. And we'll have Ace here with me. Anybody else wants to jump on the live, do it. I can hold up to like 10 people. Ace is at Pluto. Bada boom, bada bing. Well, time again to end. Good night, y'all. All right, Ryan. All right, guys. In 20 minutes, Mike, the Comic Crusader is going to go on. Mike Jonathan Lober. Check him out. And I'm going to end this. Thank you, guys, for being here. And we'll see what I'm able to create for the next time. Bada boom, bada bing.
Iacon files. The past still whispers, the future unfolds. A timeline of questions waiting to be revealed. Powered by the Force, the ultimate mission to bring balance to the universe. My midi-chlorian readings are words of fictional stories. The Force chose me to bring light into the galaxy. My journey takes me to uncharted territories. The Iacon files is here to shed light. Master Loki walks a Jedi tormenting the night. The Force awakens mystical Jedi arts. Many Ewoks fell to give me this unbelievable chance. The dark side of the Force.